So this is a tube for a tire, and I pulled out a thorn in this general area from the valve stem. And so I've had a really difficult time finding where the hole is. And so what I've got here, I tried soap. First thing I did is I just took some soap and I went on around and I tried to make bubbles. And it didn't work, but finally went really slowly. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn the water on just a little bit. And now watch, very, very, now you see that right there? Look at the tip of my finger and you can see where there is a very small air leak. And it was very hard to find. If you go away, you see there's no bubbles coming out. But now you can see a little stream of bubbles right there. See them? I'm gonna put the end of my thumb right there and then shut the water off. Okay, so I know right at that seam, at that chalk mark, this is just kids' chalk. So now we can find it in the shop. So and we know it's at the seam and at the end of that, so I'm going to scuff up the area. What I need to do is maybe put my thumb, so if I mark it some area where I'm not going to wipe that off, and we can bring this down a little bit. We know that right at the seam, because when I do this, it's going to erase the chalk mark. But not all of the chalk mark. Too close. Okay, so there's the chalk mark. We know the hole is right there. And you know, in a hole like this, you can't hear it leak. At least I cannot. All right, now here in this kit, we've got basically a bunch of different sizes. We're just gonna take this little square one. Okay, that looks good. And then you get your cement, and you pierce the end of this like this. You get a hole in it, and get your cement in here. And we're gonna put a little bit in, and we're gonna go a little bit wider. You can hear it. All right, and let that get tacky. All right, so these are our marks, and I've let the glue dry till it's tacky, and then on this particular one, you gotta take the little blue tape off, get your thumbnail under there, start the corner, and then we're going to put it right in the center, right like that, and then you press that down really hard. Now let me show you how you can get in the general area of finding the hole. So in other words, instead of searching the entire tube, let me show you how I did it. First thing I did is I pulled the tire off, and then I had it set like this. See this crack right here? I had it set so that the stem was right here, and then I very carefully removed the tube, all right? Then I went inside like this without rotating the tire until I found the tiny thorn. And I knew that it was about this far away, and that corresponds just right, see? Then I knew where to look. And so after I found it, then I grabbed a pair of needle nose pliers and I pulled out the thorn because there's no use making a patch without removing the thorn itself, because it'll just cause the new one to leak. So anyway, and then I went back through very carefully and felt on the inside, and now it's completely smooth. So at this point, what we're ready to do is let some of this air out. And just grab like a screwdriver. We don't want to go completely flat, but we want to get most of the air out. And now it doesn't matter where we put it in, because we've fixed the thorn, we've removed it, and also fixed the tube itself. Now I gotta let a little bit more air out. That's a little bit tight, and you can tell you've got too much air in it because it's a little bit difficult to get in there. All right. right, now at this point, we'll grab our tire. And then we're going to align the hole up like this. And you get that started through there. And then you work on just the one side at a time. And you just use your fingers. And then at this point, what you want to do is align it. So mine's good, but you don't want to be like this, okay? You want to gently put this until this is aligned nice and square. And then you start at the stem. And then we work our way around like this, and then we press that in. Now the hardest part is at the very end. And you might have to get yourself some tire irons, but sometimes you can just do like I did, all right? And again, if you don't have too much air in there, you can do a shift to make sure that this is square. And now we're ready to put the air in. Now the kids' tires are kind of hard. So what I do is I deflate it so that it doesn't dive down in there. A Presta would have a little nut there on like a racing bike. And then, okay, that's about 40 pounds and we're ready to go. That's it.